Well, hello to all my beautiful souls and welcome to Empress Egypt. This is my second channel. If you guys are interested in Zodiac Tarot Readings, then definitely go check me out at Firestar Tarot. Link is in the description box. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, same thing, emails in the description box, you guys. However, this channel is all pick a card and pick a pile readings, and obviously I have 3 piles in front of me. So in today's reading, we are going to be tapping into your person's desires. So of course, focus your energy on the stones, and of course, go where you're gravitated to. It may be 1 pile, it may be 2, it may be all 3. Timestamps will be in the description box, also pinned in the comments. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these readings. Well, hello, pile 1. For those of you guys who chose the titanium aura geode, this is going to be your reading. First card on the table, the crowning energy is reflection when it comes to your person's desires. It feels like this person's scared. It feels like they're sitting back and they're waiting for you to take action. It feels like they want you to worship the ground that they walk on. I do feel like this person has, definitely found a lot of answers when it comes to this deep desire for you. It feels hidden, right? It feels deep within. It feels like when they look in the mirror, they see you, they think of you. But it feels like, again, it's within, it's deep within here. I do feel like this person desires overall to be able to match up with what they feel on the inside for you. There's this sense of magic, right? It feels like fantasy, right? It does feel like this person has done the introspection because of their desires for you. Manipulation. Clearly they've manipulated things with you, right? This is the darkness. Is that player energy, that let me play games, right? Let me take what I want and not give anything back to this connection with pile number 1. Right? So this person most definitely manipulated you. It feels like they're afraid you are going to manipulate them, or they're afraid they're going to manipulate the connection again, right? And it really goes back to this reflection with the crowning energy, right? Questioning things like, why do I desire pile number 1? Why did I manipulate things with pile number 1? So again, it feels like this reflection is because of this manipulation. Going within, trying to figure out why they desire something that they played games with, that they took advantage of. Yeah, the blindfold's coming through, so most definitely this person is trusting what they feel, right? Even though there's uncertainty within this energy, it feels like that confusion led them to question, right? Why? Why did I do what I do? Why are things the way they are? You know what, forget what I see. I'm going to go with what I feel, what I'm being intuitively guided to, right? And that is to assume responsibility for this manipulation. So let's take a look at their actual desires. Overall energy, you're receiving union. Number 4, I can't wait to dance with you into eternity. Number 2, partnership, it's always been you. Number 23, forgiveness. Please forgive me. And number 11, the journey of love, union. So this person does desire union. They desire to, again, dance with you and enjoy life with you forever, eternity, right? Infinity and beyond. After this life, for lives to come, right? The lives of, it feels like this person just feels connected to you spiritually, right? They desire to protect you. They desire to be consistent in your life. They desire to have you consistently in their life, right? It's like wanting to dance with you forever, right? Wanting that dance partner, that partner in crime, that loyal friend that they have a good time with, right? But more importantly, that they also have a stable connection with, right? A solid connection with. They desire this partnership. They desire this union, right? We have union, partnership, and again, union. Feels like the third time's a charm, right? It feels like you guys have come into union 3 times, or you will be coming into union 3 times in this lifetime, right? I do see the challenges. I do see the struggle. It feels like this person desires to overcome these challenges. They desire for you to forgive them for this manipulation. Again, though, I feel this energy of this person wanting you to take action. Obviously, this person with the journey of love, union number 11, sees you as their twin flame, right? They know they did you wrong. They know they manipulated the one that they were meant to be with, right? Again, they feel stable, they feel solid, they feel happy when it comes to imagining their life in the future with you, pile number 1. They know it's been you, it's always been you, right? Really desiring this union, desiring forgiveness, desiring strength to free themselves from these challenges, and more importantly, to have this connection come into union. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Definitely this person knows that emotionally you're the one for them. You are their true love, right? They love you deeply. They desire this forever love with you. They desire true love. Dancing through my dreams, definitely this huge dancing energy. So it feels like music, right? You guys speak to each other through music. It feels like music connects you guys. Unspoken feelings your person has not expressed to you, right? Expressed to you that they want this union. They have not expressed to you that you constantly are on their mind, right? That they dream of this life with you, this solid, stable offer, right? That leads to this happiness forever, right? They haven't expressed to you that they question why they manipulated you. They haven't spoken to you and told you that they want you to forgive them for this manipulation, that they're trusting what they feel, that outer influence will no longer have its hand, right, in this connection, have its hand in the manipulation in this connection. It does feel like this person has the knowledge, right? Unstable's coming through, so it does feel like obviously this person feels unstable by not communicating what they feel, right? This could also lead to that energy of you wanting to take action, right? They're afraid because of this unstable energy, because of what they've done, desiring to communicate to you what they feel, desiring to communicate to you what they want, what they know, what they feel. Again, it feels like your person has regret when it comes to this manipulation, right? It feels like they're unstable, right? They fear you not forgiving them. They fear you manipulating them, or manipulating, and not even intentionally manipulating. This is projection, right? Because they manipulated you, they're afraid that you're going to manipulate them, right? They're afraid that you're going to hurt them emotionally, right? This makes them unstable. This makes them afraid. This makes them weak. This makes them wait on you and your actions. Okay, we've got a hard no coming through. Feels like your person doesn't want to be unstable, right? They don't want to watch you anymore, right? It's like they're watching you. They're spying on you here. Yeah, they're focusing on this still ass energy, right? It's like in this stagnation, right? They're focused on you, watching you, right? Again, it's like they're afraid you're going to say no. They're afraid that they're not going to get stable. They're afraid you're not going to forgive them. Even though they desire your forgiveness, they're afraid because they've waited too long. They've watched for too long that you're going to say no. They want commitment. They want marriage. They want forever. But they're afraid of what they've done, and they're afraid of it backfiring on them. Feels like your person's listening now, right? They're listening to you even though you may not realize it, right? They're watching you, they're stalking you, they're spying on you, and they're paying attention to you here. Spirit, why are they paying attention? Number 9, the Phoenix. How's that for happily ever after? Because they envision this happily ever after with you. They're paying attention to you, they're watching you because they want to transform. They're dreaming of completion. They're dreaming of that happily ever after with you. I'm seeing this question mark though, right? It feels like their confusion, their uncertainty is because they manipulated things. They're afraid again of you saying no. They're afraid that you're not going to accept this happily ever after. that you're not going to accept this commitment. So at the end of the day, pile number one, you know, when this person comes to you to communicate their feelings, right, that's totally up to you. But clearly they desire this happily ever after with you. They desire commitment. They desire this partnership. Even though there's fears here, it's like inside, right, intuitively, right, what they feel within their soul is this commitment with you, this long-lasting love with you. So pile number one, that is all I have for you guys in this reading. I'll definitely see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Show me some love. Also help this video get in the algorithm by liking, subscribing, commenting, doing all that good stuff. If you guys are interested in personal reading, emails in the description box. Don't forget to show me some love at Firestar Tarot for those of you guys who aren't there yet. Pile number one, again, that's all I have for you guys. So namaste, stay blessed, fam, and I will see y'all next time. Bye. All right, pile number two. For those of you guys who chose the selenite wand, this is your reading. When it comes to the crowning energy, your person and their desires, they are receiving the card of a new beginning. Have courage to open a new door. So clearly this person desires the strength and courage to be able to come to you, to be able to start things with you, to actually bring you this offer of manifestation and creation. Your person's also receiving number 6, dragons, slay them all, right? So again, it's like they're really desiring the strength and courage to be able to, again, overcome these battles, overcome anything that gets in the way. So this is a very, sorry, you can hear my cat playing with something. But again, it feels like this person doesn't want to lose things, right? So they're willing to fight hard for this connection. They desire the strength and the courage to be able to do so. They're definitely fighting for this connection. Your person's also receiving transmutation, right? So it does feel like your person desires to change things up, to change their circumstances, to change things between you two. It does feel like, you know, an immature energy moving into a mature energy. So they're desiring that matureness. They're desiring, it almost feels like an adult, right? It feels like there's respect, right? There's authority, there's control with one's life, but not control to where it's controlling, just, you know, self-control, right? Again, it feels like this person has changed and they're desiring the strength and courage to be able to come to you with this new beginning overall, right? We have selfishness. It does feel like this is that energy that's changed for your person. It feels like pile number 2 in the past, this person was selfish, right? This is that immature energy I was picking up on. Again, it feels like this is what's changed when it comes to your person, right? So again, they're just desiring that strength to be able to actually go after what they truly desire here. We do have the tree coming through as well, pile number 2. So clearly this person wants to protect, this person wants to nurture, wants to grow, wants to be strong for you, wants to be strong to fight for you. Again, wants to be strong enough to change the circumstances between you two. So when it comes to their overall energy and their desires, first card they're receiving is reminded of you constantly, number 37, synchronicities. 37, 3 and 7 is 10, so there definitely was an ending between you two, and clearly this person is constantly thinking about this new beginning with you, constantly thinking about you, what they've done, how they were selfish, constantly thinking about how they want to protect you, grow with you, change the circumstances between you two. Your person's also receiving 22, secluded. They feel alone, right? I'm tired of being without you. They're tired of feeling this absence. They're tired of feeling this emptiness, right, without you. Also 22, 2 and 2 is 4, right? So again, it does feel like even though they feel alone, even though they feel like they've pushed you out, they've secluded themselves, right, into this isolation, they're still desiring, right? They're still hoping, wishing, and dreaming. I do feel like these dreams, these wishes during this moment of stagnation is creating this stability, is creating this security, right? This let me no longer do what I was doing in my past because it was selfish, right? So again, it feels like being without you has taught them what they truly desire, what they truly did wrong, and more importantly, what truly needs to change in order to, again, have what they want. Resentment, most definitely, right? They resent themselves for what they've done, right? This is the final step for your person. This is what's going to make your person complete, right? And be able to actually go after what they desire here. Please don't give up. Let me back in. This is definitely someone from your past who has hurt you, who has given up on you, who was selfish, right? Who changed things between you two and not for the better. Now this person is, again, regretful for what they've done, right? They live in that guilty energy. This is, again, that self acknowledgement that, okay, I did something wrong, right? I know what I did wrong, right? This is that final step for your person here, is to realize what they did wrong in order to change things. Let's get that final overall energy, and then we'll also clarify here. We also have number 25, reconciliation. So this is definitely someone from your past here, pile number 2, wanting reconciliation, desiring reconciliation with you. Now, I do feel like they're really afraid of it though, right? They're afraid of what you're going to say. They're afraid of what happens when they open that door, right? But they're still dreaming of it. It's still here, the want and the need and the desire to reconciliate and to have you in their arms once again, or to be, you know, in your arms again, right? At the end of the day, this person wants to face their fears in order to have this connection, in order to have you again once in their life. They definitely live with guilt and resentment for what they've done. Now they're wanting to protect and nurture this connection. Being clarified by secrets, history. Again, you have history with this person, most definitely someone from your past, now coming through, wanting to promise to you, right? Wanting to make these promises, you know, wanting to commit, wanting to spend the rest of their lives with you, right? Because they feel like even though you guys have gone through what you've gone through because of their actions, right? Again, because of the selfish energy, they still felt you, right? Even though they felt alone, they still felt you, right? They still dreamed of you. They still thought of the past with you, right? This history with you. They've kept this in. They haven't expressed this, right? But there is this dedication. There is this promise to what they feel is spiritually protected, what again feels untouchable. There's still hope. Torture. Reunion. Again, reunion and the one. Right? So pile number 2, sorry for hitting the camera, but clearly this person feels like you're the one and they desire reconciliation. They desire reunion. It's torture to live without you. Yeah, it's torture to keep what they feel back. It's miserable to constantly think about the past with you, constantly think about the future with you, think about this celebration, think about this vow, this commitment, to feel that it is, again, untouchable, even in the worst, even in the most distance, and you get what I'm saying, silence between you two, still hoping for it, still desiring, right, to have you in their arms once again. Definitely this person has changed, right? This person has transmutated that energy, right? That selfish energy into this, I am no longer selfish, but now I am secure. I am strong. I am courageous. I am planted firmly, right? I am solid. I'm not going anywhere. So definitely this person has assumed responsibility, has changed, and most definitely pile number 2, they're desiring to take action and to fight for this connection with you, to fight for this new beginning, right? This new beginning where, again, they're once in your arms again. Definitely. Beautiful energy, pile number 2. So with that being said, that is all I have for you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Check out my other channel, Firestar Tarot, for your Zodiac readings. For you guys here on my new channel, yes, I will be giving away free personal readings to my lucky subscribers. I will randomly choose winners. So definitely check out the community tab in the future. Once we hit 100 subscribers, I will choose one of you guys. So definitely make sure you guys are checking that community tab. So again, pile number 2, I love you guys. Namaste, stay blessed, and I'll see you next time, fam. Bye. All right, pile number 3. For those of you guys who chose the light green Aura Quartz, this is your reading. Now, apologies, I did end up damaging my nail, ripping off an artificial nail by accident. So yes, you will see a Band-Aid. I know it'll be distraction because it's a distraction for me. Maybe not all of you guys, but definitely me. So I do apologize ahead of time, pile number 3. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on. Overall energy when it comes to your person's desires, pile number 3, they are receiving number 28, dominating. I need you to tell me what to do, right? So it does feel like this person desires for you to take control, for you to take action, for you to dominate them, right? To tell them what to do. Definitely it feels like they've ended things with you. And so it almost feels like this energy of, okay, I fucked this up, right? I'm afraid, right? So I feel like, you know, pile number 3, you should tell me what to do here because I don't know what to do, right? So definitely this person is desiring for you to dominate. It also feels sexual too, right? It feels like They want you to sexually tell them how you want it, what you want them to do, right? Again, a very dominating energy. So if you are a feminine energy, it just feels like they're looking at you as taking on this masculine energy, right? Very assertive, very dominating, right? Somewhat controlling. So it's almost like they want to be controlled by you. It feels like a fetish, most definitely here. Again, it feels like they're thinking about this new beginning and you dominating them in this new beginning. There also could be fears surrounding this. They could also be afraid that even though they desire for you to tell them what to do, that you may tell them what to do and they don't like it, right? So there is some negativity towards this, but not in a harsh way. Number 35 is 8, right? So they're definitely thinking about how passionate they are for you, right? How much they desire you, how much fire there is between you two. You guys may have fire in your chart, doesn't have to be, but it just feels like, you know, you make this person's temperature rise. They desire to steam things up. They desire to have you, you know, to be able to hold you, to touch you, to kiss you, right? To intimately connect, right? To be vulnerable, for skin to touch, right? You get what I'm saying? This is definitely someone who desires a lot of sexual things and a lot of sexual fantasies here. They're also receiving number 6, faded. I'm sure this was all meant to be. So it feels like even though things ended, right, regardless if it was their bad or your bad, things ended between you two. And this person feels like even that ending was faded. It was for reason, right? It was meant to teach. So there is learning lesson here, right? It does feel like they're desiring for everything to work out, right? It does feel like they're desiring to have you in their arms, right? To have this connection, to feel this exchange. And again, really emphasizing the sex between you two, the spark between you two, that passion, that electricity here. Also, for the overall energy, your person is receiving number 47, right? Intimidated, right? Again, I was feeling fears with this. It's like they want you to take control, but they also fear you taking control, right? Definitely, it feels like they're nervous when they come around you, right? It's because this fire, this passion, this way of wanting to have this connection and desiring this connection, and more importantly, desiring intimacy, desiring vulnerability, it makes them also timid, right? Because they're constantly thinking in this energy is what this feels like, right? Thinking about the connection between you two and what the connection felt like in the past, what it feels like even currently in this energy, and more importantly, moving forward, right? So again, it feels consistent. It feels like it was past, present, and future that this person has desired you, but it feels like you make them extremely nervous. They're very scared because there is this, what feels like weakness, what feels like timid, what feels like shy, what feels like lack of strength, lack of courage, right? So interesting enough, it feels like sexually, this is someone that's very, you know, again, desiring, right, to be vulnerable, desiring to get intimate, but it also feels like they're really nervous of that intimacy. So there may be fears of, is it lusty, right? But it does feel like there are, again, learning lessons attached to this. So again, this desire to figure out what needs to be done, right, to be strong enough to not be so intimidated, but also to allow you to take control. So it does feel like maybe in the past, your person here controlled the situation between you two, and now it's this energy of, I'm desiring for pile number 3 to take control. Lust, this is what they were afraid of, right? Just confirming what I said. Afraid that it's just sex. Afraid that it's just, you know, that's all it can be, or that's all it will be. That could be why they ended things, because they thought it was just sexual. Music. It feels like, again, the ending, right, created this new beginning that made them long, that made them reminisce, that made them in nostalgia over what they had, even though it was confusing or they were afraid it was just sex, right? It feels like they're definitely listening to music, right? They ghosted you, they're remembering you, they're missing you, right, through music. This person obviously was cold with you, right? This person ended things, they ghosted you, they didn't communicate with you, and now it feels like you're waiting on them and they know this. It feels like, sorry, the animals. Let me go check on these animals really quick. Hold on. They're distracting me and something doesn't sound right out there. So give me 1 minute, pile number 3. What are you doing? You're making a lot of noise. Don't look at me like that, Luckums. All right, pile number 3. Sorry about that. So obviously I take everything into consideration. And yes, I do slightly edit my videos, you guys. I get rid of the long pauses. I get rid of the just the things that, you know, the dead silence. But for the most part, anything that happens during the reading, I like to include. So it does feel like, because when I went to go check on the cat, my fat boy Lucky, he's an indoor cat. He's fixed and he loves to eat. So he's very, very, very big. Very big, very sweet, but I go out there and he's playing, right? Of course, that's what the noise was. He's, you know, pushing something. It was a lid to something. I think it was a soda. It may have been an orange juice top because it was orange. But anyways, maybe even Gatorade. I know I'm all over the place, pile 3, but it feels like this person left, ended things, was distracted by playful energy, lust, right? Again, it feels like this person had a sexual encounter with you, but it feels like they ghosted you after this sexual encounter. It feels like the reason they ghosted you, 1, was because they were distracted by other things that were lusty, but also 2, because it was just lust. It feels like once they ended things with you, certain things spoke to them, certain songs spoke to them, right? Circling this ghosted energy. And it feels like they started to really feel that absence, but they also started to feel that you were waiting. It's this energy of feeling like you've been waiting for them. They know this, right? It's coming through with this waiting energy, right? You've been waiting. They made you wait. They put you on pause, right? Again, they feel like though, even though they did it, it was for reason because now it makes sense to them why it took place. Yeah. Passion, desire. I will never forget. Alone. An obsession, right? So again, it feels like now they're obsessed with you. Now they're desiring you, right? Again, it feels like they desired you in the past. Again, you guys had a very intimate sexual connection, right? Fire, sparks, intense. But it feels like they thought it was just sex. Maybe their intentions were only sex. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, when they ended things with you, they got into a whole bunch of lusty situations. They started to miss what it was with you, right? It feels like the passion, the desire, the lust in some ways, right? The lust for you, the desire for you, like wanting you, feeling like they want you and they need you, missing you, hearing songs that remind them of you, being haunted by your memory, being haunted by the connection, the power, right? Again, it feels like even though they made you wait, they felt this weight, right? They desired you more in this weight, right? Now knowing the difference between the passion between you two, the connection between you two, and lusty things. Right? Again, because these lusty decisions led them to be alone and more importantly, to obsess, right? To obsess over you. It also feels like this person is desiring for you to come to them because they're afraid of coming to you because they know they messed up. You get what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the negative aspects. Stagnation, right? It feels like there's like waiting, stagnation. You get what I'm saying? It feels like this person is waiting because they feel obsessed. They feel over, right? Interested, over focused. Cosmic journey. Again, it's interesting because their intuition is telling them right? Their intuition is saying, I know this happened for a reason. I know that I ghosted pile number 3 for a reason. I know I pushed pile number 3 away for a reason. I didn't realize it then. I thought it was because it was just sex. But at the end of the day, this desire has grown more. And there's this energy of not being able to shake you, not being able to forget you, realizing that that was love, right? Not lust, right? It's interesting how these are at opposite ends here. It feels like in the past, the ending is because it was lust. Maybe not from your perspective, but from their perspective, it was, right? Now it's this energy of I'm intimidated because I know I messed up, right? Because it was so intense between you, but I can't forget you. I can't shake you. I feel alone no matter what decisions I make, right? I hear you. I hear things that remind me of you. All I can think about is how I pushed you away and how I made you wait, right? I'm obsessed with this. Again, it feels like this obsession is creating stagnation, but again, it feels like for reason, right? Because again, divine orchestration, a cosmic journey, right? This journey is supposed to be taking place like this. Your person's intuition is right. The pillars, definitely a twin flame energy, right? A twin flame energy is the most difficult spiritual journey. You don't have to. right? You can have a twin flame, but you don't have to end up with that twin flame. You can choose to say no, right? Just as your twin flame can. Definitely this is a twin flame connection. It just feels like, again, there was difficulties in the past, right? Runner, chaser energy, right? It feels like you chased this person and this person just kept running, right? It doesn't feel like you were a stalker or obsessive like that. It feels like your person's obsessed, right? It does. It feels like they may have ran because they thought you were obsessed with them in the past, but now they're obsessed with you and they're realizing everything happens for a reason. Karma makes sense, right? The heart, emotions, and intuition. Again, their intuition is leading them to true emotions, right? To emotionally knowing what it was with you, and more importantly, emotionally knowing why, right? Again, it feels like this person had to feel what you felt, and it feels like they felt that once they left you, once they made that decision to, again, end things, right? It feels like that passion grew. Those emotions grew. Their intuition was nudging them and pushing them and shoving them even harder when it came to you. This person desires happiness with you. They desire to express these emotions to you, to grow, to expand, to set themselves free, and to overcome these challenges in order to have this happiness. Number 42, homeward. Take yourself on a date, right? It feels like this person is paying attention to themselves. It feels like this person is trying to make themselves feel better, right? It feels like they've been in this stagnation and this obsession for a long time, that it feels like, again, a lot of guilt. They're intimidated. It feels like, you know, they feel shitty for what they've done. So it may have come through in the way they present themselves, meaning they may have just kind of let themselves go, right? It feels like this has changed. It feels like they're focusing on themselves. They're focused on inward, right? Inward, therefore creating the outward they want. It feels like they want peace, they want harmony, they want this connection with you because they feel like it will bring them that, right? Again, without you, no matter what decisions they've made, no matter what circumstances or situations they're in, they still feel alone and obsessed with you, right? That is the stagnation. But again, that stagnation is a part of the plan that will lead them to this home, right? But it feels like they need to put themselves first, right? They need to focus on themselves because that's what their intuition is telling them to do, to fix them, to become secure, to become solid, to have a foundation, a proper footing, to move forward, to have, right, what they can't forget, what they can't shake, and that is this connection with you. It doesn't feel like they're coming through right now with communication or even coming through right now with action, but it does feel like the stagnation is a part of the plan. The stagnation is to make this person obsessed with you so that they feel what they did to you. So very beautiful reading, pile number 3. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for checking me out. Definitely go check out Firestar Tarot if you're interested in your Zodiac readings. Link will be in the description box. Also, if you want to book a personal reading with me, email's in the description box. Also, for all of my subscribers, you're automatically entered to win a free reading with me. I will announce one winner when we hit 100 subscribers, and I will announce that winner on the community tab. So make sure you guys are subscribed for your chance to win. If you do win, you do have to be 18 years of age, keep in mind, right, in order to receive that reading. So if you guys aren't 18, yeah, unfortunately, no can do here. I do have it for 18 and up only on my channel. However, I know how it is. Sometimes you can use a email address and put whatever date of birth you want to in there, right? So you may be on here as an 18-year-old, but you may not be. And of course, that's not going to fly with me. So it just is what it is. I know for some reason it feels like I had to state that. So someone young's watching. So again, you better go run and tell your mom or your daddy. So with that being said, again, pile number 3, that is all I have for you guys really quickly. Maybe your person has kids, right? Or maybe you do. So just, again, confirmation for someone here, or maybe you guys were kids when this happened. But yeah, again, pile number 3, that's all I have for you guys. I love you. Namaste, stay blessed, and I will see y'all next time. Bye.